1, 2, 3, 4. What up, YouTube? It's Steve. Yeah, so I want to start a new project. I had some other things in mind, but they weren't achievable, and I was kind of getting miserable in my life. I don't know if you guys have ever felt the way I felt, but that's something I want to change, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to document it. I'm going to see where it goes. It could be fun. I got a lot of funny stories, a lot of friends. If you don't know me, man, I'm just turned 36 like an hour ago. It's my birthday. And I'm ready to turn everything around, you know. I've had a lot happen in the last 2 years, and I've dealt with it the best I could. Um, I like to think I'm a good guy, and I'm actually pretty funny, I think. Um, the whole purpose of this, though, is to change. More inside. I'll love myself and be confident. I want to be more accepting of the world around me. And I want to be able to connect with people better. Also, I want to help. I want to be a better father. I think I'll make a list of the things that I think that'll help negate this thought pattern. This thought pattern leads me and a lot of us down a negative path. I've been in recovery for 4 years. I have a year and some change sober. I have nothing against drugs or alcohol. I can't do drugs or alcohol is the problem. I have an allergy that results in a cycle that is detrimental to my life. So, I do work a 12-step program, but when things on these boards, I still felt for a lot of reasons. And we'll get into that later, you know? We get a lot of time. I'm not doing this for anybody but me. I'm recording and posting it. I don't care if I have 1 viewer or 10,000. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, you know, like and subscribe all you want, that's cool, but I don't want to feel this way anymore. And so I'm going to do my best to find ways to change it and to be positive and to learn how to love myself and find what I want in life. That's what this is going to be about. That's what bipolar is. I got a lot of good friends with a lot of good stories. I got a lot of family. They're really cool. I'm a dad, believe it or not. And I'm motivated. I'm ready. I'm ready to do things I've never done before. And starts now. Starts now. Now's the only time. So first, let's figure out what some of those things are. May not get everything in one link, but I think a list is where I should start, right? That's the most logical place to start. So we know the problem. I showed you guys that. Let's not focus on the problem. Let's try to see if we can find solutions and live in solutions and not live in problems and negativity. That is the point. Yeah. I want me and everybody around me to be a better, happier person. But that starts with me. And let's start with a list. Let's start with a list. It's new for me, so I want to go to church. I have a concept of God, and that helps me through addiction. So I'd like to see where that goes. I feel like that could be a fulfilling avenue for spirituality. It might counteract a lot of that self-loathing. Okay. Which I mean, just to point out, like I've done a lot of meditation. I'm into a lot of Eastern philosophy, Zen, Taoism, Lao Tzu, Mahayana, Buddhism. Um, Very versed in that stuff. Although there are more ways of life and philosophies than they are concepts of God and worship. So, we're going to see where this goes. Two. So, hating yourself or feeling shame of yourself or not liking yourself, you don't take care of yourself. Let's do take care of self. That means try to look my best and try to care what I look like instead of giving up. Alright? Number 3 thing, the fat thing that was on there. So let's work in some kind of regimen, some kind of workout. Workout plus diet. Okay. take care of also some of the stuff. Okay, 4. Let's see. Find ways to be a better father. Better father. I think it's a really good one. Probably should be at the top of the list. I care a lot about my kids. I got 3 beautiful girls, so um, and I have one baby mama that passed away, unfortunately, and the other one, my older kids, is a beautiful human being. She's done very well. I'm very proud of her and my children. Let's see, 5. Remain positive and accepting probably with 2 C's. Remain positive and accepting. That's going to be hard. But I do know something. That with practice we can choose our thoughts and we can choose our emotions or our values we place on those emotions, because with time emotions change, right? Alright, so that's going to take a lot of practice. That's going to take daily maintenance. Now, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a 6th one. So we got spirituality right here. We got self-care. We got get healthier and in shape. Be a better father. Be a better person. I'm trying to think how to word this, so let's lastly this is going to be like a bunch in one, so let's try to be more assertive. Spelled that. Please forgive me. It's probably assertive and be more assertive. Be completely honest. Maintain and appreciate my friendships or relationships, whatever you want to say. This is a big one. Be more assertive, be completely honest, maintain and appreciate. That is not how you spell appreciate, but whatever. My friendships, that's not even close to appreciate. I should put kanji up there instead of that. It'd make more sense. But anyways, leave it.
maintain and appreciate my friendships, help others whenever possible. Let's do one more. 7's a good number. 7. Find time each day to, it's a good word, unwind. Unwind. That's probably important. Like playing guitar or editing these videos or watching TV, playing video games, watching anime. Things I like doing. Don't let myself go weeks without doing it because I swear I have looked at the TV and been like, nope, I'm not going to turn it on. I've looked at the PlayStation and been like, nope, I'm not going to play any video games. And then I'm like, hey, I'm just laying on the couch and look at the ceiling. Seems like a good idea. And then sleep try to be the least amount of conscious I can. That's got to change. Oh, I guess we're gonna have an 8. Let's add one more. So I'm gonna hold myself to this stuff, okay? 8. We need to be organized, prepared, and successful. In our endeavors. Okay, cool. So that's a list, right? Let's get her in there. That's the list. These are the things we're looking to change. I think that if I find a way to accomplish these things, I will be on a road to a better me, a better life, better relationships, possibly better everything. These are prescription. They help me see that little screen up there. But yeah, that's the purpose of this thing. I'm gonna document it. The weekends will be big videos, and we'll do updates through the week that I might upload. You know. But yeah, this is what we're gonna follow, and I'm gonna come up with a regimen and a way to do that and succeed at everything. I'm not gonna write this down, but I think this is really important too. Is just like posting this stuff and going ahead and doing this YouTube stuff. To live fearlessly, to not be controlled by fear. I think a lot of those emotions. So out of the shower and naked faced. That was probably a mistake, but that'll be okay. Now time to find, I believe church people put on church clothes, which are nicer clothes than I have on currently. Okay. Then we clean my room. So, I guess we can chat a little bit before I go to church. I'm actually running to the store. Was running to the store to get a pack of cigarettes. But since I changed into my good old pants, my wallet is in TV is in my other pants, so I have to run back to the house. So let's take this time to chat about me a little bit. My name is Steve, and let's see, I am a recovering alcoholic drug addict. I have been sober a year and a good amount of change. I started a 12-step program, let's see, 4 years ago. And I was mainly sober through that. I had a couple of relapses, unfortunately. But, you know, sometimes that's part of our stories. We got certain traditions in these 12-step programs that I don't break. I think. And so that first gave me my first insight to God. During my process of being in a 12-step program and working 12 steps, spirituality was a necessity, and a concept of a power higher than myself was imperative to me. So, and to the program I was working. At first, I balked because believing in God was a tall order for me. I was an atheist for 30 years, pretty devout about that, and so it's like, I'm trying to give you a backstory about going to church, you know, and how different that is. Now, I am going to run back into the house and get my wallet, and we will continue. So, back at the car, got the wallet. The pocket lint don't spin worth crap at the convenience store, so I had to get the cash. Now, work 12 steps. I met a woman. The most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life. She was uber interesting and passionate and loving, and but she also had a monkey on her back. So, but the heart wants what the heart wants. So I wanted her, and we did get together. We had 2 wonderful years together, and we had a baby. And it's my 3rd daughter. When we had our baby, about 8 months later, what I believe was my soulmate, you know, my fiance, she passed away from a drug overdose. I had a hard time coping with that, and I did not try to die of a drug overdose, but I did try to end my life in a certain way. But I have children, and I know how selfish it is to lose, how bad it is to lose somebody like that, you know? Somebody so close to you that it feels like it's your own heart. So I dug deep down. I was patient. I tried to believe in the process of life and to fall into my concept of God, which maybe I'll explain. And it's been 2 years since then. Like I said, I've been sober a pretty long time now, and I am I'm happy with that, but I've gotten pretty miserable with myself. So now I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do lots of things different. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, and things in my life are going to change, and I guess I'm going to document it and talk about it. This is for me. I'm going to post it, you know, but that's the skibby of it. You know, we might get into the details later. I'm going to go pick up a pack of smokes, which soon, hopefully, I'll be quitting. Need to do that. But first, we're going to do this church thing, this Orthodox religion thing. It's just a step in another direction. Yeah. Okay, so I guess a little bit more information. Not too long ago, I fell back into a funk. I fell back into that negative narrative that the only person I ever be with died. Blah, 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 negative, you know? I've gained weight because I didn't care about myself. Did do a couple positive things. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna smoke on camera. Oh. I got my peer support degree, but I ended up going back into the field of plumbing and HVAC. My dad, that's what he did for most of his life. It's what my brother does. And I do it too. But I fell in this funk and I got back into the dark place, and I was losing faith that, you know, I mean, consequently, we're all gonna die. Like, everybody's gonna die, everything's gonna die. Everything, time goes on, yada, yada, yada. You know, that's an inevitability. So it's not like I hope to win the game of life and become immortal or something. You know, I have some pretty realistic expectations. And not that I revere like consumerism and having things, but I've kind of been on the crap stick of life for most of my life. I have spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I think that it is because of a mindset, a pattern of decisions. And you know, I might have borrowed this concept from my program, but a pattern of decisions that leads me into certain other patterns of negative thinking and manifestations in my life. So how do I change that? Well, I think doing is the first part of that. Doing something different. So today I am going to go to an Orthodox religion, not something that a higher power I created. I am going to go and see what that's about. And then I'm going to go do a job, and then I'm going to clean the rest of my room, and then I'm going to go to hopefully have time to go to my 12-step meeting. because those are pretty important to me. I try to go devoutly because I'm not a big sober thumper. I mean, people make their own decisions. I had a problem, and I know what works, and I have to maintain that, because if I do not maintain my sobriety, I have learned that I will lose everything else. But even in sobriety, we can be miserable. So now it's time to change. It's time to do something different. I think this is the first step. I'm not for sure, but it's definitely different. So totally sitting on the steps, waiting for my boss to pick me up. Excited, nervous. I don't know. Like I said, I've never been to church. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Waiting out the window. It's so funny how you can be nervous about such little things. Honestly, it's amusing after you've been through some of the things I've been through. The ability to be nervous. Life is definitely humbling in a lot of ways. Hey, just got back from church. It wasn't bad. Also, didn't burst into flames. Still here. Everybody was nice. It was a really cool church. I won't mention it yet because they may not want to be affiliated with my project, and that's cool. So, the boss was really cool about it, and it's probably something I might pursue again, maybe next Sunday. Didn't hurt anything, so if it ain't hurting, it's probably helping. Yeah, says